Hello and welcome to another episode.
And this is deeper than
Road Man Review.
I can go higher.
And we've already distracted ourselves from the course of the show. But welcome and thank you for joining us. We should actually.
We should record ourselves.
He's hosting, bro. Let him host.
Thank you for head.
Sorry.
Pot calling, whatever the kids
Guys,
are.
I'm leaving now. Bye.
But anyway, welcome and thank you for joining us. Today we'll be covering and discussing and highlighting and analysing the latest Ant-Man trailer, Ant-Man and the Wasp. I apologise. The film following Infinity War. Not a good idea, I think. But after what we've come out of, the depression, the uncertainty, we've been treated to a couple of fun, high action, entertaining sort of trailers to give us a flavour of the film. Following probably, it looks quite similar to the first one, with obviously a bigger storyline and more characters involved. But let's start with Fahad. My friend, what were your thoughts?
Overall, I thought the trailer was good. I thought it was a fun trailer for the movie. It didn't really blow me away. But then there was nothing in the trailer that made me think, "Oh my god, I've got to see that." Usually, with a trailer for me, I want the trailer to get me more excited than I already am for watching the film. And with this one, it didn't make me any less excited, but it didn't really make me any more excited either. So I was just kind of like, okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to watch that. We'll see how it goes. Stand out is still Michael Pena for me. He's still like the funniest guy, I think, in the trailer. I mean, one of the funniest things about the last film. The one thing that did stand out a little bit to me was the villain.
Yeah. I
really liked the effects of the villain. I thought that was pretty cool, the way she kind of moved through buildings or walls or whatever they were. But other than that, it looks like a good time. I don't think the film would be amazing. I think it looks good to me. So yeah.
What about yourself?
Similar thoughts. In the fact that it's quite a diverse trailer is my word. And what I mean by that, it's got bits of action in there. It's got humour. It's got other bits of effects and CGI and the action bit of it, and so it's quite a varied movie. So I hope the trailer is not the movie. And I keep saying this about trailers, is that because obviously when I watch trailers, I hope when I go into the movie that it's not just a trailer, because I've been disappointed before. So I hope it's not like that. We do know that it's sort of set around a similar time of Avengers Infinity Part 1. The villain I thought was really good actually. It sort of surprised me because, obviously you obviously know about the villain and who she is within the comics and stuff, but it'd be interesting to see how she fights against three people: the Wasp, Michael Pena, and Ant-Man. I don't understand what Michael Pena is for, but I think he's just a chauffeur, isn't he?
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, you guys touched on the villain, and I think she's probably been the standout of the trailer, sort of the effects. It's an alternative power to the other two, which I really like. And the Wasp, she seems to have just taken the superhero role and the powers in her stride, and she looked pretty badass throughout the whole trailer.
I do like their costumes. Their costumes are really good.
I think the main question is, because I know a lot of people go into that film thinking, how will it connect to events in Infinity War? One of the things Marvel has done so well is kept film self-contained, and then with the exception of Iron Man 2, but then sprinkled in some connection to the wider sort of MCU world. Do you feel like that will be done in a post-credit scene, or do you think at the end of the film, whatever happens, it connects to that, or do you think they won't even touch on it?
I think, honestly, I don't even think they're really going to touch on anything. I think a lot of people are going to go into this film expecting, because spoiler of what happened at the end of Infinity War, with all the characters sort of half the characters passing away, turning to dust. I don't think there's going to be a scene at the end of the film where Michael Douglas's Hank Pym turns to dust or anything. I don't think that's going to happen. It's some standalone film that probably takes place before Infinity War, I think. And if there is going to be any connective scene, I think it'll probably be at the end of the film, maybe like a post-credit scene, which it'll probably be for Captain Marvel more so than anything to do with Infinity War, I think.
Okay.
I think it might be for Spider-Man.
You reckon? Because Spider-Man is that's 2 films down. It would make more sense like for Captain Marvel.
Yeah, but you don't want to put too much of Captain Marvel, because obviously so at the end of Infinity Part 1, we had a hint of Captain Marvel. So having another Captain Marvel trailer, I think won't work. It'll work, but then you don't give too much away. But I don't know.
We'll have to see.
Who knows?
I mean, just last question to quickly sort of wrap this up. I'll start with yourself actually, Mufin. What do you want from this film? I mean, Infinity War, we wanted epic, we wanted scale, we got all of that. With this film, what do you want from it? What's your...
I want it to be better than the first one. I thought the first one was okay, but I want it to be a bit better than the first one. In the fact that I want the hero to come out and stand out more. I don't want him to be overshadowed by the Wasp or overshadowed by the villain. I want Ant-Man to be more Ant-Man. A bit like Civil War, where, you know, he does loads of stuff, but he's got that funny side of part of it. But I want him to, because it is his movie essentially, isn't it? He's obviously got the Wasp next to him, but I don't want him to be overshadowed by everything else going on around him.
Fair. What about yourself?
Just want a good film out of it, really. Honestly, I'm not with this film. It's not on that level for me where let me say this: if the film is bad, I'm not really going to be annoyed or upset over it, kind of thing. I'll be like, okay, whatever, kind of thing. So I just want a good film. As long as it's a good film, started 3-act structure, not bored throughout the film, I'll be happy with it.
And a good story.
Yeah, and a good story. I'll call it a win.
Perfect. No, that's what we were. Well, hope and see. But Marvel has earned our trust, so they probably will hit this one at the park as well.
Yeah.
But thank you guys. Thank you for joining us today. Please leave us your thoughts. Let us know if you've got any thoughts, views, comments, anything we discussed, or if there's anything else you want us to talk about, MCU related, movie related, anything. Give us a shout. And also please follow us both here on YouTube at Roadman Reviews and SoundCloud. Also we've got a presence on Twitter and Instagram. But as always, thank you guys, and thank you guys for joining us here as well. We wish you good luck, good fortitude.
No, you don't.
Good fortitude.
Only if they subscribe.
I'm thinking of a new catchphrase.
Roadmen don't say good fortitude.
Our catchphrase is
say.
And that's it.
Leave us your thoughts on that as well. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Take it. Bye-bye.
Bye.